Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Mary, the farm girl. So today I want us to look quickly at jobs available in Canada for farm workers right now. And I'm looking for jobs that are you can be able to get hired without you showing or without having to show that you have enough money to sustain yourself in Canada. Because remember, one of the reasons or one of the things that you require for you to go to Canada or for you to migrate to Canada and become a resident there is that you have to show that you have enough money to sustain yourself during the first period, especially the first 6 months of your arrival. So for today, I want to show you guys the jobs that you can be able to go to Canada, apply for without having to show that you have enough money to sustain yourself. You know, money is one of the hindrances that are making people not to go to Canada. So I have already searched for the jobs. If you're new here and you probably don't know how to search for the job, you can look at my other videos. But for now, I want to go straight to the jobs that have the proof of funds. Like you don't need to go and prove funds. So one of these jobs is this one, and the requirement for from the Canadian government is that you should get a job offer from an employer who is willing to hire employees from outside Canada. So he or she must be having an LMIA document. And with this job, this employer has an approved LMIA document. This employer has applied for a labor market impact assessment to hire a foreign worker to fill labor skills or shortages on a temporary basis. These are Canadian and permanent residents who are able to apply or they are encouraged to apply. But basically, when an employer has this document, it means that they can be able to hire you as a foreign worker. The only thing now that you will require once you get a job offer from this employer is that you will now write or apply for your work permit. And once you apply for your work permit, then you are eligible to work for him or her. And you are also not required to show that you have proof of funds because now you will be authorized to work in Canada. I mean, is there any exciting information other than this? I think this is the best information that I've found for you guys today. So this employer is called Shagil Veggie Farm Limited, and he has four vacancies for you. And when you get to send your application and you are accepted, you are going to start your job as soon as possible. You will be given $19 per hour, 40 to 50 hours per week, and it is a permanent employment leading to full time, meaning when you get there, you are capable of applying for your permanent residence if you want to do so. So what are the job requirements for this? Number one, you should know how to speak in English. Number two, you do not need any education, you don't need any experience. But if you have experience, then it is an added advantage for you. The other thing that you require to know is to have specific skills in cultivating, planting, irrigating crops, operating and maintaining farm machinery and equipment, harvesting crops, examining produce for quality, and to prepare them for the market. The other thing is that you should know to do how to do the hand harvesting of the vegetables, and the equipment is the planting equipment, loader, and fruit harvest. So this job is available for both Canadian citizens and permanent residents, and also other candidates with or without a valid work permit. So this employer already has applied for the LMIA document, which is mostly the major hindrance for those people seeking jobs in Canada, outside Canada. So you can go ahead and apply for this job. This job was posted on March 18th. Though. It has been here for some time, but you can still give yourself a trial. So there is also another job I found with a similar qualifications. So this other employer has also applied for an approved, he has an approved LMIA document to hire foreign workers to fill the labor skills shortages on temporary basis. So this job has 5 vacancies and it is from Stanon Bros Limited. You can start as soon as possible when you send your application, your cover letter, remember, and your resume, and then you get hired for this job. It is also going to offer you $15 per hour, 40 to 60 hours per week. So, what are the requirements? Number one, you should know how to speak in English, as always. And then you should also, there is no need for you to have any degree, certificate, or diploma. And you should have experience. If you have experience for you to apply for this job, then it is an added advantage. So, what are the specific skills you're going to be working on? Number one is to clean the stables, the barns, the barnyards, and the pens, and also to milk cows. So the area of specialization will be dairy cattle, and the work environment is or places with orders and something of the sort. It is also located in the rural areas. So mostly these rural areas, the major challenge with these rural areas is that when it is during the summertime, they receive a lot of heat, and when it is during the winter seasons, they receive a lot of cold. So you must be prepared for that. But generally, the company is hiring Canadian citizens and permanent residents of Canada, and also other candidates like you who are international candidates outside Canada. So you can go ahead and apply for this job. So I want to remind you again that for you to get a job offer without needing to show that you have enough money to sustain yourself in Canada, you need to show that you are authorized to work in Canada. It doesn't matter what kind of field, whether it is a skill A, skill O, skill B, skill C, any kind of skill, even the skill D workers like the farm workers, then you need to show that you have a job offer, and then that job offer, it should be coming from an employer who is allowed to pay for your ticket, or to show that you can be able to they have already applied for this LMIA document. And remember, when you're applying as a farm worker, these employers are required to pay for your plane ticket. You don't afford it on your own the plane ticket. The only money that you're going to be spending on these cases is the application of the work permit, which is going to cost you around $255. That is $100 for the work permit, and $150 for work permit, and also $85 for the biometrics. So when you have these two, then you are ready to go to Canada. And you do not have to show that you have enough money to sustain yourself. So these are 5 vacancies. There is also another one which has other 5 vacancies, and the employer has the LMIA document already. So the only thing that you need for you is to now send your application. So this job is from Haliwal Vineyard, and they have 4 vacancies. They are going to offer you $19 to 35 to 40 hours per week, and you can start as soon as possible. So like I told you, this employer has an approved labor impact assessment to hire foreign workers to fill labor skills shortages on temporary basis. Although Canadian and permanent residents in Canada are also encouraged to apply. So what are the job requirements in this case? In this case, you also need to have English proficiency. You also need to have the specific skills in cultivating, planting, and irrigating crops, operating and maintaining farm machinery and equipment, harvesting the crops, examining the produce for quality, and to prepare them for the market. You don't need to have education for you to apply, and you also don't need to have any experience. So this is an organic farm. That's why they say it's organic farming. And the types of crops you're going to be engaging in are apples, bell peppers, garlic, artisanal crops, and grapes. So if you have not come across these crops in your farming experience, then you can be able to talk about the related crops. For example, if you have dealt with chili or pepper in any case, then you can be able to write that as your area of specialization or the skills. So after that, then this employer is also allowed to hire Canadian citizens and also other candidates with or without a valid work permit. So guys, those are the 3 jobs. They have the 4 vacancies, then there's 5, then there is another 11, no, 13 vacancies for you, and you can be able to apply as soon as now, as soon as today, and you will be able to get hired in these vacancies. The other job vacancy, although these ones they do not now have the employer does not have the LMIA document already, but they are also willing to hire candidates from outside Canada. These are 25 vacancies. The only disadvantage is that this one do not have approved but still taking candidates from other countries. The specific skills, or like other jobs, they don't need you to have any degree or experience, and also they need you to have a specific skill in planting, cultivating, irrigating crops, harvesting them, fertilizing and spraying them, detecting diseases and health problems in the crops. So the type of farm operations will be viticulture, and you're going to be dealing with grapes. So the jobs have you hiring employees from Canada and also other candidates with or without a valid work permit. So these are 25 vacancies. There's also 10 vacancies from this job, from this employer. You can be able to just go ahead and apply. So these are 15 vacancies. They're offering $16 to 40 hours per week. And like those other jobs, then they can be able to apply for Canadian citizens and other permanent residents. I'm sorry for that. So Canadian citizens and other residents outside Canada. Those are 15 vacancies. Then we have another one with 10 vacancies over here. Yes, I had already Googled them for you. So this one was posted on June 13th. Today is June 19th, so it's around 7 or 6 days old. So you can be able to apply for this. They're going to be giving you 15.70 or $15.70 per hour for 40 hours per week. Then it is a permanent employment opportunity. You don't need any experience. They have not even specialized, or they have not specified the jobs that you're going to be doing, but they have said you don't need any experience, you don't need any educational certificates, and you need to know how to speak in English. So the employer is ready to hire Canadians and other candidates without a valid work permit from other countries. The other job that I have available right now is this one from I'm sorry about that. So this one is from Canmark Family Farming Limited. They have 10 vacancies, and they are going to give you $12 to $16 per hour for 40 hours per week. If you get hired, you're going to be starting the job as soon as possible. So just like the previous job, it was also posted here on 13th of June 2022, and they don't need you to have any education or experience, but you should have English proficiency. So the specific skills which you are going to tailor in your resume, remember, and your cover letter are to feed and tend animals, clean stables, barns, barnyards, and pens, detect diseases and help health problems in crops, livestock, and poultry. Then we are going to require you to set and monitor water lines, airflows, and temperature in barns, pens, and chicken coops, and also to monitor animal health. So the type of farm operations will be hog and pig farming. Then this job is going to be located in the rural area. So when you're preparing yourself to move to these job locations, you should be prepared to go and live in a very hot environment when it is very during the spring and the summer seasons, and also very cold during the winter seasons. So this job is available to both Canadian and permanent residents of Canada, and also other candidates from India, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, anywhere around the globe. So the other job vacancy that I have for you available right now and today, as at 19th of June 2022, is from this company called MDX whatever Canada Limited, and then they have 10 good vacancies for you. They are going to give you $16 per hour for 30 to 40 hours per week. Then this one is a seasonal employment. So this one means that they are going to give you a job for 6 months. Then they need you to have no degree or certificate. They have specified that they are going to train you. So the specific skills are to hand harvest vegetables, to mow crops, and to stone or wood picking, and or duster. Then this job is also available to everybody, like Canadians, residents, and international candidates. So today I've really gone ahead and looked for multiple jobs to make sure that you are going to qualify in at least one of them, if not all. So this other one was posted here on March, but it is available with 5 vacancies. And if you can be able to get hired here, you're going to start the job as soon as possible. They're going to give you $15 per hour for 40 to 50 hours per week. You don't need experience, you don't need degree, but you should be able to know how to speak in English. The other job available is from this company. Let's see what it is called and how many vacancies they are. I believe there are around 4 or 5. Yeah, into the jobs available. So these are 5 vacancies. It is by Night Catching Limited. They're going to give you $19 per hour, 40 hours per week, and it is a permanent employment. You don't need any education or experience, but you should know how to speak in English like all the other jobs I have provided. So this one is an animal farm. So they're going to be detecting health diseases and problems in crops, livestock, and the poultry. And then you're going to examine produce for quality and prepare for the market. So I want to remind you again that when you're writing your resume, remember to include this information so that your application will go past the applicant tracking system, and then you will be able to get a higher chance of getting hired, especially if you have experience in farming and in supervising and in those good areas. Then you can be able to apply for these small jobs, and when you get in Canada, then you're going to upgrade yourself once you get your foot there. All right, so you can use these small jobs as your opportunity to climb your way or the ladder up. So let's see the last job today available for those international candidates. So this one was posted on May 2nd, 2022 from Lac Grove Limited, and they have 4 vacancies. They are giving you $13 per hour for 40 hours per week. And the specific skills are to operate and maintain farm machinery and equipment, feed and tend animals, clean stables, barn and barnyards and pens, milk cows, and monitor their health. This job is located in the rural areas. And also, they are saying that they are going to hire candidates from Canada and also those outside Canada. So, I want to also show you the requirements or the needs on the importance of the LMIA document. So, according to the government of Canada, they say that a labor impact assessment document is that an employer in Canada may need to get before hiring a foreigner or a foreign worker. This positive document will show that there is a need for a foreign worker to fill the job. It will also show that no Canadian worker or permanent resident is available to do the job. A positive LMIA, sometimes called a confirmation letter, and if the employer needs an LMIA, they must apply for one. So once your employer gets the LMIA, you as the foreign worker, you're going to now apply for the work permit. And then once you have applied for the work permit, then you start your visa application process, and then that will be over. So applying for the work permit is again applying for a tourist visa, which I have already showed you the process of how to go about it. So once you apply for the a work permit, you're going to get the air ticket plane for a fee from your employer, and that is why I have shown you these jobs that have the employers have already applied for the document and they have been approved, because now these have higher chances and these are the ones that are hoping to apply once they get to hire you. So I hope I have shared enough jobs today, because I believe I have shared more than 30 jobs today. And you can be able to go and get yourself started so that you can get yourself to Canada and start your career in Canada. Remember, you can also use these jobs as an opportunity to just migrate. And once you are there, if you feel you want to change your job or you change your career, then you can do so by changing the work permit that you will have applied to. So until next time, I believe that is the thing that I wanted to share with you. So see you in the next video as we see what else is available for us to apply to. And yes, that is it. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for watching. And until next time, bye bye.